What's up? It's me again, Jim Monster 3, and this is going to be the top 5 of the month for the month of March. So, yeah, these are the best 5 movies that I watched during the month of March this year. So, March. Sorry, I can't speak today. Well, yeah, let's get it on right away because the first two movies on this list I actually do not have in my collection. So yeah, at number 5 we have a movie called Crime Zone from 1989 with David Carradine and Sherilyn Fenn. I think those are probably the most famous people in that film. It was directed by Luis Loza. I don't really know how to pronounce his name, but he was the guy who directed the first Anaconda movie, and he also directed one of my favorite like sniper related movies called basically called Sniper with Tom Berenger in it. But yeah, Crime Zone's like a post-apocalyptic type of movie, and I think it's really great. I really liked most of the characters. For some weird reason, I actually found David Carradine's character to be like the least likable and least good in the entire film, which is very ironic because I think he served as like a producer or something in that project. So yeah, but anyway, I mean, it's a really entertaining post-apocalyptic type of movie in my opinion, and I think more people should see it. And I wish that it actually did get like a DVD release or something because I actually watched it on YouTube, like on a VHS rip sort of way. So yeah. Then number 4 is a Russian film called Stalker. Apparently, this director is very well known for his really weird ass films. Unfortunately, he like passed away, or he got like sick because where they filmed this film or recorded it, there were like some fluids or some like radiation in that area, and that's the reason why he caught some weird disease that actually took his life like some years later. So yeah, I think even like one actor and his wife also got like this same type of problems when they made this film. But very hard film to like describe. But if you have seen this film, you pretty much know what I'm talking about. It's barely like it's very almost impossible to make a review of that film or like make a summary of it because it's so weird. And I think the less you know about it, the more you will be able to like it. So yeah, Stalker at number 4. And at number 3 is, I mean, the thing is, Stalker is probably a better, well-made movie in my opinion. But some of these are movies which I actually think has that entertainment factor that I really, really enjoy about movies in general. Sometimes an entertaining movie can be more like fun to watch and more like likable than a movie which is much better and well made. That is more like a meh type of film. So, but anyway, at number 3 we have The Meg. I really enjoy this one, and I think they even plan to make like a sequel to this. I'm not too sure, but I really like the cast, and I think the only problem I had with it is that I would loved it to get like more. I wish they had more gore in it because this is apparently like a PG-13 film. I just wish they could have had it like rated R and show some more blood and guts and gore effects. But yeah, I like it's funny, silly, fun, really entertaining in my opinion, and a much better shark movie than many of those other crappy ones that has come out in recent years. So yeah, The Meg at number 3. And at number 2, I mean, I think probably most people agree with me when I talk about this movie that this movie is actually much better than the one which I placed at number 1. But I think the one that I placed at number 1 is much more entertaining and more fun to watch, if that makes any sense. But anyway, at number 2 we have Franco Nero in Chioma. It's about this pretty much split family because Franco Nero plays like an Indian and he gets like adopted by a really nice like father figure here, or he gets like becomes like a father figure for him, his adoptive like father, not adoptive father, but yeah, his stepfather basically. But the other like brothers, I mean because this father guy, he has 2 sons before, or maybe it's like 3 sons that he had before, but they do not like this at all, and they've always had like this feud towards Keoma because he's like an Indian and stuff like that. So yeah, really entertaining movie, really great western one of the better westerns I've seen. I would still say I prefer Django over this one, but I still think this is really great. One thing which I think is a little bit annoying about the film is that it has a great soundtrack, but it's sort of like the same soundtrack over and over and over and over again, and sometimes it gets a little bit irritating, in my opinion. But yeah, Chioma itself, I mean the movie, it's really entertaining, western fun. So if you are a fan of western films in general, check this one out, Chioma number 2. And just like I mentioned before, maybe Chioma is a much better well-made film than this one, but I'm a sucker for these type of films in general. I think probably all of you know about that by now. But the number one pick for this month, or like for the month of March, is My Best Friend is a Vampire. Vampire movies in the 80s, you can't go wrong with those. This is more of a comedy, or more like a family-friendly type of deal than Fright Night and Lost Boys probably, but I still really enjoyed it, and some of the comedy aspects to it. So yeah, like I said, it's more like a comedy film than a horror film, but it has some fun horror elements in it as well, which I really appreciated. And I don't really know if anyone in this were like really famous or anything, but this is directed by the same guy who directed Final Exam. I think that's an underrated slasher movie in general. But I think this is my new favorite of this director. I don't think he's directed that many films, to be honest, but this one was really entertaining. And if you love like vampire films from the 80s in general and you haven't seen this one, check it out. I really enjoyed it. And I mean, I don't say this is as good as Fright Night or The Lost Boys per se, but I think it's a very entertaining movie, and I think more people should see it and appreciate it and enjoy it. So yeah, My Best Friend is a Vampire at number 1. Now, thank you very much for watching, and yeah, next video is probably going to be another one of those underrated, forgotten, overlooked horror movies. I think I've already made that video, so I actually decided to upload this video before I uploaded that video. So yeah, what do you know, let's see what happens next in the next video. So yeah, hope everyone enjoyed and didn't get bored, and I hope to see you again as soon as possible. So see you next time. Bye bye.